the validity of transactions, supporting documents, or any other documents required, under section 35. Under section 35. If certifying authority feels, if certifying authority feels all documents and application, all documents and application are just and fit, FIT, then they will issue the certificate. If they think some issues are there, then they may even reject the application. Getting?
Yes, sir.
Anyone any doubt? No. Right on. Section 36. Representation upon issuance of ISSUAN CE issuance of digital signature certificate. Issuance of digital signature certificate. It is a duty. Of certifying authority. It is a duty of certifying authority to certify that whatever the documents are issued, to be specific, details to be specific, digital signature certificate. It has been issued by completing all formalities, all provisions are complied with, and even as it is issued, as it is issued, it holds, it holds public key and private key. It holds public key and private key as a part of digital signature, as a part of digital signature. It works in pair. It works in pair. Comma, the data on the data on electronic signature is true and fair. Is true and fair. And with best of knowledge, and with best of knowledge, no unfair data is involved.
So no unfair data is what?
Is involved.
So can you repeat the last line again?
Up to what line you have written?
So true and fair. Signature is true and fair.
Not getting your voice. Yes. Yeah, correct, by Tanmay. So it is easy that once even certifying authority issue the certificate, he has to say, yeah, it is best of knowledge. I've taken all care. But when digital electronic signature is issued, it is issued with public key, private key, and all those things. So yes, he will give you the all the details and the thought processes. Uh, and he will again say the best of knowledge and information it has been done. Fine, fine, everyone. Yes, everyone. Yes or no? Shall we go ahead?
Yes.
Yeah. Right on section. Okay, I'll do one thing. Just read it, and just for 2 minutes, whatever we are done today. Have any doubts? Ask me. Then we'll go ahead. Okay, we'll go ahead. Yes. Yes, shall we go ahead? Tell me fast. Right
Yes,
done.
sir.
Yeah. Certifying authority, section 37. You can give the name. Suspension of digital signature certificate. Suspension of.
So certifying authority what?
No. That was the explanation, but you can give the heading first. Suspension of digital signature certificate. Right on. Certifying authority when issues when issue digital when issue digital electronic certificate. Then they can also they can also cancel or suspend cancel or suspend digital signature certificate if following things if following things are following things are bring in following things are bring in to the notice of bring in to the notice of certifying authority. These things are right up. Okay, we already written following, so we can run the first one. Request received from subscriber itself. Receipt received from subscriber itself. Receipt received from subscriber itself. Second, if certifying authority feels, if certifying authority feels That signature should be cancelled. That signature should be cancelled for public interest. Third, the digital signature certificate was suspended. Third, the digital signature certificate was suspended for a few time, for a few time, okay, for temporarily. But then, but then, but then, there is no, but then there is no response received from party. There is no response received from party. Right into bucket. It means generally it is suspended for 15 days maximum. Generally it is suspended for 15 days maximum. And if no response received, it can continue. And if no response received, it can continue.
So continue with what, like the
Yeah,
suspension?
yeah, absolutely. Suspension. Continue. Bracket complete. Now write down next line altogether. These points are over. It becomes it becomes a duty. It becomes a duty of certifying authority. It becomes a duty of certifying authority to the same, communicate the same to the subscriber. Means what? Yes, bolo. Anyone? It is very easy. Can you give me the gist of this? What this section says?
So basically, how and why they can decide to suspend the digital certificate. So
Mm-hmm.
three reasons then, and other than that, it's basically the sole duty of the authorities to communicate the same to the client or whoever has
Yeah,
the.
yeah, absolutely. And for the public interest, something misleading things are going on, they can cancel. Or if A has taken redress, he only says cancel it because he closed down the business. Or for the public interest, and generally it is get cancelled when it is for temporary purpose or any those kind of non-compliance things. The basic thing, it can be for 15 days. But then what happens that the party whose license is cancelled for 15 days, that party has not given any response. Okay, so then they say, okay, we can continue, we can suspend, and that suspension can go for 4 of the days. Okay, and then you have to just give the information that it has been suspended. Fine, everyone.
Also, sir, if the subscriber comes to know that his or her sign has been suspended, but they're not sure of a reason and they are correct in their own situation, action further that they can take.
Yeah, then certifying authority will check if there was no compliance, now compliance is received. They can again make it workable. Means it becomes suspended, means it can't work. Okay. Now they has a right. Again, it can start reworking. It is called as.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Anyone any doubt? Okay. Right on. Next section 38 talks about. Section 38 talks about revocation of revocation of revocation of digital signature certificate. Right on. Certifying authority may revoke the digital signature certificate. Certifying authority can revoke the digital signature certificate. When it is requested. Generally, when it is requested by the person who applied it. Generally requested by the person who has applied it. Comma on on the notice received on the notice received about death of subscriber, on notice received about death of subscriber, comma, dissolution or winding up of the firm, dissolution or winding up of the firm, or right on next point, just cancel or next point write down. Certifying authority, certifying authority comes to an conclusion, comes to an conclusion that that material facts, material facts were were not disclosed properly, not disclosed properly. When detailed signature, when detailed signature certificate was applied, when detailed signature certificate was applied for. Next point. There is an issue with the security of private key. There is an issue with the security of private key. Next, it has been found by authority that it has been found by the authority that the applicant is now insolvent. Company is
What
dissolved.
happened? It's the last line.
Sir, can you just repeat the line once again, that insolvent and
Okay.
then
Yeah, exactly.
It has been found that the applicant has now become insolvent. Or company has been dissolved. Company has been dissolved.
so which means it has been wrapped up by the founders or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or there is a death of subscriber. Understood? At the next point, okay, I'll explain at the end. Next point. It is you can just write in this paragraph now. It has it is write down it is a duty of authority to make sure that the subscriber has been given the subscriber has been given the opportunity of being heard opportunity of being heard
Of being
heard HEARD being heard means he can give the clarification, then only you can just cancel it. You can't just cancel immediately. He has to be given some way why this has happened and all those things. Okay. Right on.
so
Even
consent of the subscriber is to be taken before any
not
action.
consent. No, it is not consent. It is just the reply. Okay. We don't we are issuing it, so we don't require his consent. We can cancel it, but we can just hear what he's saying. And if he thinks that yeah, what he's stating is absolutely true and fair, and it was the little mistake of misunderstanding something like that, then we can wait. It's like that.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, right on. Next line. After completing the procedure, after completing the procedure, the certifying authority will communicate the same, will communicate the same to the subscriber, to the subscriber. Yes, everyone. Understood, everyone? Yes or no? It is self-explanatory actually. Just tell me fast. Have you understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Anyone any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Oh, fine. So just go through just for a minute. Then I'll start with attendance. Okay. Just go through for a minute. Okay. We'll start with attendance.